Hey guys, Yaku here, and you might be wondering, where am I? Well, currently I'm in YWAM Orlando, and I've been here for about 2 weeks. I've had the amazing privilege and honor to be a part of this intensive, this Masters Intensive, where 50 of YWAM's global young leaders have gathered. And in this intensive, they've been wondering and asking and wrestling with what does it mean to be a God-led leader. And there are so many principles, so many teachable moments, so many things that I could pull out of that would keep us busy for years to come. But just one of the tools that really stood out for me in this past 2 weeks that has really helped me already, and that I just wanted to share, and it might encourage you and it might help you out. One of our speakers said this. They said, "I'm not a positive person because I have the power of positive thinking. I'm a positive person because in the midst of the circumstances and in the midst of the hard things, I remind myself of who God says He is. I speak His word back to Him." And I just thought that was such a powerful tool and such a powerful thing that challenged even me to go back to the word, go back to the Psalms, and just ask God the question, who are you? Who do you say you are? What's your character or nature? And I promise you, you will find it in the Psalms, in the Old Testament, in the New Testament. You will find who God says He is. And if you're going through some hard things right now, and if you're wondering, gosh, Jesus, how am I going to get through this? I just want to challenge you. Go look at the Psalms. Go look at Jesus. Look at who He says He is. And then in that moment, say, Jesus, I am feeling this right now. But God, I know that this is who You are, and I know this is where You are. And because of that, I take my thought captive and I align myself with who You say You are in the midst of this. And I'm so confident that you will see breakthrough. And even if it's just in your own heart, there will be breakthrough. And so I just wanted to encourage you guys with this tool. There have been so many things. Another phrase, another comment that has stood out this week is God-led leaders hear God, they obey, and they don't give up. And I just want to encourage you, in the midst of these situations and circumstances that we face, would we hear God, would we obey, and would we not give up? Thank you guys for all that you do. Thank you for all your prayers. And I just want to say that Ashley has been a super mom at home in Oklahoma with Hans, just getting some sweet family time, and she has been crushing it as super mom. I'm so excited to be back with her in a couple of days. But we would love prayers just for the transition that's coming up. In these next 2 months, we'll be preparing to make a big transition, but more of that to come. But I hope you feel encouraged, and I hope that you have another tool in your tool belt. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Please feel free to drop a comment or drop a question. I'd love to talk with you, catch up with you. But be encouraged. God sees you. He loves you. And the circumstance that you're facing doesn't have to define you. It is God that gets to define us. I love you guys.